Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And today I am kind of inviting you into a project that's been exciting and a little overwhelming, and sort of I feel, and also we feel very honored in some ways. But we've been asked to work on a cake for a family member's wedding, and
she says we, but it's really Jane.
Well, because you're not working that hard on it. She's working hard on tasting it. But so the cake is going to be, because you really want it to look like a wedding cake. Anyway, I feel like it's more turning vegan than plant-based, which I don't like. I'm trying to keep it plant-based. But anyway, I'm working on making some curds for the filling. And there's an amazing raspberry lemon curd we make. And I'm going to do that with you guys right now.
Awesome.
And so it starts with 2 cups of raspberries that go in there. And can you keep up with that? And then it has...
May I put these in?
Please put that in there.
Oh.
And then we need...
Flap.
Well done. Oh, can you cut these? We need to get about... We need 6 teaspoons of lemon juice. And those look like we're going to need 2 or 3 of those. And we're going to get those in. Maybe both of us will start getting that juice. Because that's going to be a lot. I have another because sometimes they break, and that's the worst when they break.
What?
My lemon presses, I've had them break. Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. This one feels better.
You know, I gave you an orange press once, and it's so nice because it fits the bigger lemons.
Yeah, the lemons do sometimes get like amped up, pumped up. What's the word for amped up and pumped up these days? They get
hype.
They get hype.
Blown up.
It gets lit.
They get lit. No, but like.
Oh, swole.
They're like swole these days.
Yeah.
What's that word?
Swole, like swollen.
Yeah.
And it's a new word to say you're swole. Why not just say you're swollen?
Say your muscle.
Well, it's a slang. Okay, so I'm gonna see if we have 6 tablespoons here before we get into another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, perfect! Perfect. So this is raspberry lemon curd, and the way that it's going to be in our cake is that I'm going to have a cake, like a double layer here, and then a double layer smaller up top, and in between the layers, I'm going to put some frosting and some curd. So when you cut it open, isn't this a frosted cake? It's got curd in there as well. I really want to put lemon. This is 1/3 of a cup. I need a 1/2 cup. This is a 1/2 cup, yeah. I really want to put lemon curd in there, but I tried making lemon curd with maple syrup because this raspberry lemon curd made with maple syrup and fruit and cornstarch is so good. But when I made my lemon curd with maple syrup, it came out looking tan, like the color of this it would look like schmaltz.
But I have a lemon curdish thing I used to make that I haven't tried for you again because I use pineapple.
Yes, I tried that, and for some reason it didn't gel, it didn't become thickened when I used maybe I used too much pineapple juice. Now I'm going to put in 4 tablespoons of soy milk. This gives it an interesting
that's interesting.
It makes it opaque. You know what I mean? It makes it not be as translucent. It just makes it like you can tell a curd that doesn't have some sort of plant-based milk in there. So now I'm going to do the cornstarch, which is
key
to it all. Oh, I should have done, but I'm glad I'm making a mistake. I should have dissolved the cornstarch in the plant-based milk first, but I'm trying to hustle through this. I don't know why I'm hustling through it. We got plenty of time. So can you actually stir this while I add this? So here's 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, and a 4th. Some people might want to use more, some people want to use less. This, if you want a really thickened, add,
I think
4
my
plus.
recipe I use 6.
And well, this is using 4. And when I make mine, I usually use it the next day, or I don't use it immediately. But it gels. It gets really thickened. So you can see the roll that's the soy milk in there.
It's been fine just doing it like this. It's all dissolved in.
Okay, so now we're just gonna. Oh, there's a big there's a big floater. Oh, so now we're just gonna put it over here on medium-high heat and let it do its thing. It just cooks and should just whatever the denaturize, whatever the action is, it goes. And you know what I love about this? I love making this in my new yellow caraway. It inspired me to make lemon curd first, but when I made the schmaltz, I just thought, oh gosh, I have to try something else. So making it with sugar, it's this beautiful bright lemon color, but I really don't want to use plain sugar if possible. Okay, so we're gonna let this just do its thing. It's on medium-high heat. And, oops, sorry, I just splashed the camera. You're in the splash zone. And let's let it do its thing for a second. All we're gonna do here is keep our eye on this going at medium-high heat. And when it starts to bubble and do its thing, let it bubble for a minute, 2-3 minutes, and then it's setting up into this cornstarch thickened curd. So we're just gonna wait till that happens. That's the only action we're looking for. And making their lemon curd, whether it's with the maple syrup or with the sugar, same thing, just stir it on up and let it just wait till it does the bubbling and then it thickens. All right, so we're gonna take a break and do a few squats. All right. Okay, can you see how how it's bubbling and it's sort of getting, oh, that was a mess. Can we clean that up? How this is bubbling and really making its way into being sort of a thick, like you can see the bubbles throughout. That means it's all throughout. It's sort of changing its whole character. All right, so we're gonna let this happen for like another minute or two. I can even feel it thick. See how it's getting thicker to whisk? I'm gonna let it do that for, I don't know, 2 minutes. I'm gonna turn it down a wee bit, but yeah, it's really, now it's smelling like it's burning because of what I spilled. Turn it down. But isn't that kind of cool how you can see it just, the chemistry is happening. I wish I knew exactly what that chemistry was, but it's just this thickening going on and it's unifying the whole thing to be this uniform thickness. All right, let's give her another. Oh, look at it, it's volcanic. Blub, 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 blub. Nice. Doesn't it look delicious?
Oh, divine.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, this is, I'm gonna call it kind of done. I feel like that's really getting to the point where I would stop. So get it to that uniform, thickened, and it's kind of runny right now for me, and it thickens so hard. I'm gonna show you over here. I'm gonna go back to the front camera here. All right, I know that this looks like a cauldron of impossibly hot stuff, but this is what it turns into. Take this, and if you're going to use it, let it cool, because it'll thicken, and then it'll be able to be like the curd on your whatever, on like your buttermilk biscuits, or if you want to have it on a dessert. We're going to use it in dessert in another video soon. But here, this is what's so. Here, because that's too hot for me to taste. But when you, really? Is it molten? I cannot eat that hot. How is it?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Delicious.
Okay.
Got that.
But this, I saved this to show you. This, I poured this into this container. I think I made it a day and a half ago. And in the refrigerator, it thickens. Look at that. It's just like, you could slice it like a pie. So this curd, I wanted you to have a bite of this. So I mean, this is so yummy. I wouldn't,
Oh, it's like Jell-O,
or, yeah. I guess it's just like Joe without the,
except it.
oh, and it's just
Whoa.
raspberry and lemon. It's alive. I want Wade to try this because he is not, he's new to the curd game. Now, this is not to be eaten alone. I mean, you can, but like,
That's big. It's a big hunk of curd.
it's a big hunk. It's just like having a bite of
Hey, you're
No,
going to
just
wish you had
eat-
that
eat-
big
eat what
bite,
you like.
that
Don't-
big chunk.
it's, imagine it like on a cookie or on a,
Too lemony for you?
There's
He's
a
like-
lot of flavors.
he's
going
like,
on.
it's like it's our version of a Sour Patch
Kind
Kid.
of like candy, yeah. Sour. That's a good way to put it.
Okay,
It's
this is like a Sour Patch Kid.
It is exactly like that. It's like a healthy Sour Patch Kid.
It's these are healthy Sour Patch Kid
Yeah.
recipes. So what would you spread Sour Patch Kids on?
Cookies.
Cookies?
The cookies.
Exactly.
Your cookies.
Yeah. So, all right. So thank you for making this raspberry lemon curd with us. And if you have any ideas how to help us make a bright yellow lemon curd for this wedding cake, would love to hear about it.
I have ideas, Jane.
I know I tried your pineapple juice and it just it didn't gel. I don't know why. I tried putting a lot in. Anyway,
This is so good.
it is so good. We're going to put it in a container, let it cool and get like nice and thick. But thank you, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Bye-bye.
Hi.